Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing and hopefully finishing within this stream our Sith campaign in Revan's Revenge 0.4. So the planets we need to take are going to be Contruum, and they're going to be Coruscant, and Forost, and Mandalore. So those four, and then we'll see about Ubrikia, Mulatan, and Nalhutta. There's a lot of them over there. But they're not going to necessarily be the focus. So what do you got there? 110, a level 4 station. So I think we want to take Terrace first. So yeah, let's send Malik in there and Yathura, and then we'll see about spying on Mandalore. But I'm not worried about anyone but the Republic a little bit. The Mandalorians, they have a lot on Mandalore. I'm shocked, why would they be there? But everyone else is a bit near death. Hello, Clam and Rhino. Oh, we got shadow mesh issues from the bigger props. We need to remove some of those shadow meshes. Otherwise, they will always be showing up everywhere, and it's not ideal. All right. I think Sir Bobby Boy is asking 394 BBY what mod is this? This is I think you missed a digit there. It's a KOTOR era mod, so like 3964. Mandalorian Wars right now, but we should be able to sneak through there. Empire Wars' method of doing shadows is incredibly annoying. But we can at least remove the shadows from those props. Okay, you guys got to get back a little bit, because you're just going to walk into death. Well, no, okay. Are we able to get in now? Oh, Yathura. Well, she's dead. That's not great. For Yathura. Okay, I will. Yeah, let's get Malik in there, and then let's make these mine. Because otherwise, Malik's gonna die too. Okay, here we go. Everyone's down. And I think since the last time recording this, I don't think it was done before then, but Philoraptor did go and do the texture and or I guess the animations were already done, they just weren't able to show. Did the texture for the tank droid. So those will be ready. Those are ready. There we go. Yeah, so this is an upcoming mod called Revan's Revenge that we're working on by the EaWX team, so same creators as Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic. Alright, that is a big fleet. I'm going to ignore it. Well, I don't know, am I going to ignore it? Am I just going to take Basilisk? I don't plan to update the Blender video, no. All of that is still the same. Well, I mean, mostly. Let's get another spy. And let's see. We're down a Jedi, which is very sad. We still have like 5 left, so I'm not that sad. 4 left, sorry. Yeah, I think going for
building started.
Going for Basilisk kind of ASAP makes sense. I just need to make sure we're not going to get attacked from Duro. So realistically, we don't have to take Coruscant. I'm going to take Coruscant. Okay. So let's spy. Let's spy on Coruscant. we'll get a nice little peek at Basilisk. And all right, I want to make sure that Mandalore is under permanent surveillance all the time, just constantly. And I forget, if it's like 800 pop they have there? Something. No, 557. Okay.
Construction complete.
So we don't want to do that yet.
We're on the move.
But one thing that I can't remember exactly is with the independent forces, even though the Hutts have like a trillion pop cap per planet, I don't think the Nun AI brings in reinforcements. I don't remember though. So that's going to be a thing we get surprised by, I suppose. So surprises are fun, right? Well, we can take Contruum pretty safely. So maybe we'll get in position for that. I'm not worried about them attacking from there, because the AI is not going to want to with how powerful stations are right now. We've been kind of taking advantage of that. But let's just throw all these guys together. And let's get into there. Because we're going to go kill Kareth again. Yeah. Alright, there's going to be a lot of War Walkers, so I have to be careful with Malik, because I think those are going to be able to kill him more than I'd like. Okay, so you go in. We're going to keep building up Kuat. And alright, we can see Coruscant. So Basilisk 144, Coruscant 276 with an inexpugnable and a level 5 station. Corellia. There we go. So Bob is asking, is there a faction limit with Empire War? So technically yes, but it's like 100 now. It used to be 16, or 16 or 18, I forget. But that was changed with the patch last year, the early 2022 patch, or actually late 2022 patch. Yeah, it was November last year. I think it was that one. Might have been one before. Was it 2 years ago? Wow, damn. Anywho, used to be, now it's not really relevant. Because we were running into that, we had to remove some factions because of it. And then when the patches started happening, we begged Petroglyph to get rid of that, and they did. So I was very happy about that. Alright, let's get the Claw in. Wings of Ziost. Pars. Comparis. Regular Supremacy, Titan's Bane. I think that's okay to start with, and then I'm gonna slide some of the other ones in the side. Sithy Fit. I mean, that's the problem with the patron units, just the not full control over what I actually want to bring in. We'll deal with it. Okay, Kareth, you need to die. We're killing their final interdictor, I think. No, the person on Coruscant was actually one too. Okay, I'm probably actually gonna get the Claw killed. So they're just gonna really kill him. But I wanted to bring in my Centurion. I was thinking I'd be able to bring in my Centurion, but that was not to be allowed. Yeah, the Duskin League was the victim of our faction removal. Ariadu Authority was gonna be as well, but they got saved. Yeah, the actual plan here involved a Supremacist or a Centurion, but it's okay. We just gotta make sure that these fighters and bombers don't murderize us.
I've been hit. Getting a lock. Bombers reporting in. Excellent shot. I've got one on me. I can't see him.
Okay.
I've got one on me.
Well, the Hapens, they already had their slot even at that point. They were just not playable. Because the faction slot was like based on the number of factions in the code rather than being about playability. So technically, even factions like neutral, which is just entirely for functionality, so like non-aligned objects are technically belonging to a faction called neutral. So those counted towards the total. We actually are going to get the claw out of there. But the question is, are we going to get anything else after this? There's a lot of enemy ships still. We might have to do a few trips on this, but that does mean we do give up the claw for sure. No, you're going way too far in. Can you please not do that? At least with the amount of supremacies we have, that's why we don't have a lot of fighters still. So let's get in some of the carriers again. Let's get Sith R Us, shout out to Mech Warrior, Joe, and Tom Falcon from the future. Yeah, you are in trouble. I think... No, we're not in range of the Golan. So, supremacy attack ship, that's gonna die. If we can keep our bombers on this hammerhead first... This got very messy, very fast. Oh yeah, I guess I don't even have a Centurion here, do I? I don't know why I did. Yeah, this isn't great. Are you guys gonna spit out some more fighters for us? Okay, bombers on that. Chaos Cat is asking, are we eventually going to see more sub-factions added after the next couple of big ones? I know Huts, Yeruvi, and a couple other big names are planned and being worked on. By sub-factions, you just mean like any non-playable faction? Or do you have like specific... Do you mean like Imperial sub-factions or something like that? Okay, well, I think our fighters are definitely at an advantage. But we're getting just absolutely shredded by these guys. So, if you would be so kind as to actually finish destroying stuff. We'll bring in the Bismarck. We'll bring in Lovok. Okay, they're finally finishing off some kills, which is what we're really looking for. Like, Zero Command is the only other warlord that's big enough to have a faction slot. We don't plan on making any more Imperials fully playable. Like, there's a very small chance that someday Zero Command becomes playable, but any other warlord just gets included in, like, the overall, like, warlord minor faction. And, like, beyond that, there's a few things like the Rakatan Archipelago that might get their own slot, but... Avatar hanging here. Overall, there's not that much benefit to using an extra faction slot for them versus, like, including them in the bucket factions. All right, stop the rot. Come on in. Darshion. Like, Delurin's forces were nowhere near big enough to be considered as, like, a standalone faction. He was quite small. And Blitzer Harsk is Zero Command. This has been not the best. Well, at least we should be able to take out the station. Right, well, they've still got a few things here that I need to finalize. I really should have had more Darafins in, I think.
Bombers at the ready.
Because, like, the only real benefit to having something get its own faction slot rather than being in the, like, in the Bucket Independent Forces faction is if you want them to build up or be active. Like, build up we can sort of do, be active requires its own slot, otherwise you start mixing a bunch of stuff. But we're already doing, like, well over a dozen playable factions, and there's not really much else that benefits, like, much benefit to be gained from making a bunch of other stuff be active, like moving around, attacking, all that. It's just unnecessary. Similar to the Imperial sub-factions? No. There's no one who would qualify as a different faction that way. Like, the most would be if we split the Hapens up or something. But, like, there's no reason to code in multiple versions of the same faction. We already put a lot of work into making those Imperials different enough to be worthwhile. But, like, they were big powers in the galaxy, and that's why they're all represented. Compared to, like, just a little political subgroup within someone. There'd be very few cases where that's useful or worthwhile or really reflects the situation. Because otherwise those are generally already on their own as a faction. But like, otherwise they're not really fighting each other on the galactic scale. Okay, we should be able to get through this goal in, which I'm a little bit sad over how much this is costing us. But let's get in some more fighters. Colon 1 might be an issue, but I don't want to go fully onto this side. Yeah, I need to get you out of there. I'm hoping by the middle of next month we'll be able to start getting in the proper Revan's Revenge stations, and then we can finally nail down what their power levels are going to be. Because right now, obviously, the AI hasn't attacked much throughout this campaign, and a big part of that is because the power level of the stations is somewhat prohibitive for it. But it's also one of the more difficult parts of progressing as the player. But if we have our bombers on this, looks like our other ships are going to be fine on that. And then we're okay. Right, so that does just leave Mandalore, Coruscant, Forost. Wolf's asking, what makes you decide the fleet battle pop cap for the mod? Because I've noticed all three mods have different caps. So it depends on the scales of the ships in the period and what makes the most sense with how they're balanced. Like Fall of the Republic originally had 300 pop, just like Thrawn's Revenge did. But it meant it was next to impossible to have a full pop battle where it wasn't just like ships everywhere, making it hard to control, and also harder to run the game. Because like after a certain point, you also end up really heading towards the battles are just about whoever has the most units. So we tried to keep it in Thrawn's Revenge to about it was originally 10 ISDs, or not originally, but before the last balance adjustments, it was 10 ISDs, and then like it turned into a bit less than that because ISDs went from 30 to 31 pop cap with the fighters and bombers, I think, was what changed that. So, but the rough scale there was roughly 10 ISDs, and that also allows us to fit in the Superstar Destroyers. That was one of the big considerations, is being able to fit in an SSD while still having some support. In Fall of the Republic, there's none of those SSDs, so we don't have that consideration to the same extent, because like the biggest SSDs are significantly weaker. It's more on the Bellator tier. so there wasn't the need to have as much cushion around those. Because Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic have the exact same stat systems. So, like, the Venator is going to be the same in each mod, the ISD is the same in each mod. Like, it's not scaled wildly differently. Revan's Revenge was a bit different in that there's no through line there. It's not the same units, it's not the same stats, so the scaling was fairly different. So we ended up starting off with, like, scaling things roughly similarly, and the pop cap has gone from like 300 to 200 to 250, and it'll probably change a little bit before releasing as well, rather than rescaling all the ships within that. But a lot of losses there. But I'm going to save. But yeah, we want to make sure we have a reasonable enough pop cap that you can get big engagements without it just being like the player fleet rolls around with like full pop and then they're always fighting smaller fleets. Like Imperial Reign will end up with a smaller pop cap than Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic, while working off of similar unit stat scaling, or the same unit stat scaling, because it's meant to be smaller battles, more emphasis on fighters or smaller frigates fighting each other, that kind of thing. How are you guys doing? You are fine.
Building under construction. Beginning construction.
Let's go with all heavy vehicle factories on that, and let's get some light vehicle factories here. Hello there, Lexi.
Building started.
Okay, once that's at a goal in 3, I think it's going to be able to defend itself. That one's going to be at a goal in 3. You've already got an ion cannon, I assume. Yeah, so you need a tax agency. Thustra, which one of those do you not have? Do you have 0 income? No, you have 150. Give me more money. $557 versus 293. And oh, we have a Centurion over here. That's where that is. We're gonna have 2 Centurions over here. So let's get Black Hand building afterwards. Imperial Reign is going to be our Galactic Civil War mod. So between Revenge of the Sith and Episode 6 in the Legend side, Battle of Jakku on the canon side. So smaller scale combat, more rebel-y stuff.
Choose your reinforcements.
Because I don't want to just make the same mod. There's no reason to have all that be all the exact same. So different scaling, some different mechanics.
Moving out.
Otherwise it's just like Thrawn's Revenge but with less stuff and Darth Vader's running around, which some people might be happy with. It might be what they want, but there's not really any reason to make that for us. For me, at least. Okay. Let's try not to get Malik killed to the Warwalker. But if it's alone, and he has friends, he should be able to kill them. Especially with the artillery helping out. I don't know how much they had in reserve, though. Because I didn't commit that to memory. Just, no, that's not an ion cannon. I'm gonna just send Malik down to there.
Reporting our most skilled trooper.
And I need to try to make sure that nothing can slide past into the artillery. Which, I think if the droids are spread out enough over here, they can watch that. Oh, there's another Warwalker. Let's kill that. And Malik, there's another Warwalker. Okay, you know what? This is gonna help you. I didn't mean to click you off. Oh no, I did it again, didn't I? Okay, you're just gonna leave.
Ready.
They outnumbered? No. I think we... Well, with the artillery, we're going to have a good showing on either side. That's good. That's good. You got your turret, which is... I don't want you to have that. I want you to stop actually having that. But I'm going to capture this. You don't need to crouch. I'm sorry. I should have taken you off crouch. And everyone's good. Alright. Can we get you into the base before you die? Probably not. Yeah, you're just going to explode. Oh well, it's okay. I probably could have stopped that. Can I have this then? Let's bring in some more infantry. We don't really have that many vehicles at this point.
Reporting in.
Is the artillery in range still?
Standing by.
I don't think it is. Oh, well, yeah, they've got all their repulsors. They're just gonna go over the river. Okay, get into the base. Oh, there's a Warwalker. Drop some artillery on it. Where are you even going? It's going somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Oh, well, they stepped on it. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, that's just a tax agency? That's not what I wanted to kill. Fine. You get that, and let's get up to this side then.
Computers locked on target.
Go and zap them. Well, do I want him to try to actually zap them? No. I'm afraid of whether that ability will work right now. Alright, here comes the last Warwalker. It's a really inconvenient time for you to come out. You think you're all fresh and... Nope. Instead, you're dead. Stop! Mal, can you stop whining about Revan? Do you have, like, any other hobbies? Oh, gee, that was some fast clomping.
Roger that.
Okay. Now, look, you're just staring at the tax agency. Thank you. I don't know if they've decided to hang out at the victory point. Nope. That was it. That's all they had. That is another shipyard for me.
Building under construction.
Okay, Mandalore is the scary one. We can build up a little bit here, but we don't need to have all that much. It's 557. Okay, so let's get you over there, and let's get these guys over. So that's going to probably take a little while to finish off the next one, but I want to have our double Centurion in, because they have 2 Kiramuds, they have... oh, it's only a level 3 shipyard, so it's not as bad as it could be, but it is a level 5 station, which I don't know if they have an Empress or a Valaducia? I don't know. I don't know. I might take the risk and just go to Basilisk right now. We'll take the Basilisk. What's the pop on this fleet? 431. And that is 276 plus the Valaducia. I think we can probably do that. Let's get you guys together.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, they went away. That's kind of sad. But we might end up doing Coruscant before Mandalore. This side seems to be the most healthy of the two. The Republic does have about as much as us in the galaxy still. It's just they're more split up. Like, we know they have one fleet that's kind of shoved behind our lines.
Direct fire. Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
And that was what, like 200 pop? That was down at Contruum or something? No, Common Ore. We just took Contruum. The other thing. Whichever one was south of this fleet. Which is, I mean, not that close to what we have. So we probably only have about 1,000 ourselves. And we're half the size of the huts, too. So I don't know what that looks like for us. But we're gonna take ourselves Basilisk. Because yeah, there's these guys in here. There's whatever they have on Ordo, which I forget as well. So let's get another probe droid. And then Uther win. Get on in. Need to make him a proper head so that he doesn't end up just being Yathura forever. The other thing we need is a new model for his outfit. So this is from Ages of Star Wars still, which works, but it's old and not the best.
Choose your reinforcements.
Maybe that kind of looks like you land on the ears, and then the mouth is open, they look happy, they got a cowboy hat on. I don't know how much is here, though, either. Like, they took the planet fairly recently, they only have the one structure, and unless they still have the original invasion force here, they obviously haven't had time to build up much else to defend it.
Moving out.
So, Uthar, you're going for the infantry. If I could please tell you to attack the vehicles, other guys. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Swamp speeder ready.
We secured a build pad.
Okay, on over.
We secured a build pad.
Poor basilisks. Don't know what's been going on there. I don't know if it's a standard thing that we just haven't sorted out with flying garrisons, because I don't know that we've used flying garrisons for anything before. So I might have to look into that.
System conquered.
Beginning construction.
The Mandalorians haven't seemed to want to build many basilisks either,
Construction complete.
which is kind of offensive. Alright, so they do have some reinforcements themselves, but
Construction complete.
I am going to see what we can get,
Construction complete.
Vehicle in production.
or what they have on Forost. Okay, so they are connected all the way around. It'll be once we take Coruscant that they aren't. But let's see what's on Ordo. Because we know what's on these guys, even though we can't still see Sirocco. They're all cut off. We know it's a relatively small fleet.
Building under construction.
This one, okay, this is where all their units are. Alright. Haha, 69 forays.
Construction complete.
Funny number. Okay, so that they don't have much else elsewhere then.
Construction complete. Moving.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Well, if
Beginning
that's how they're gonna
construction.
be, we're gonna try to build up some stuff to defend against a Mandalorian attack from this section, because that's their biggest clump of planets. What does it say they have? They should say they have 6. Is that yellow down there? Is that 7? So 7. It says 8. Where's number 8? 1, 2, 6, 7. I think it's lying to me. It says 10% military strength. Republic is more than us, but if it's all in that one fleet, then I don't care as much. Right now, it's just taking their income, probably. Until they decide to attack me. Which, they have the strength to, but I don't know. Still got to do the per mod adjustments on the AI for that. Alright, Coruscant. World over Heaven. Let's get a bunch of Darevans. So, Cannon Fodder, Holy Sith, Rapture, Darth Hedgehog, Malix Mandible, Dagger of Ziost. I want some fighters, so Root the Fruit's Axiom and Dark Urge. Let's go. What's rating time? Thunderchild. Revan's Revenge. It's fine. A ship. Hope you like missile damage. And Crimson Skulker. Okay, then we still have room for more fighters. So let's get Floor Model, No Warranty, and Black Knight.
Awaiting orders. Fire.
I mean, for once I did participate in a Black Friday sale, which normally I don't because they're kind of stupid. But cell phone carriers are worthwhile because I managed to get the exact same plan for $20 less, but you have to go to a different carrier because no one wants to give their Black Friday deals to existing customers, which is real stupid. So I guess next year, if my old carrier offers the same deal or a better deal, then I'll just move because it's like a limited time only offer. So if I just do that every year, then maybe my bill will go down. So saving $20 is nice. Okay, Darafins. If I can just tell you to attack different hardpoints each one. Nope, stop it. Stop it. Okay.
Heavy cruiser standing by. All guns fire.
Because otherwise you're just going to waste some of your missiles. And we do not like that. Here, we do not. Fighter bays, fighter bays. By the time we're doing the Republic playthrough, we'll definitely have the Swiftsure variant ready. But it's seeming like the Mandalorians are going to have more units than anyone else in the first release, despite our clear team bias against the Mandalorians. Going to make them a shitty, terrible faction that no one wants to play. But yeah, I think they're going to end up with like 10 units in space, on top of fighters and bombers. We're just getting hugged by the inexputable. I don't like that. Okay, do I need to have this? Okay, go there. Oh yeah, I think I might need to get the Centurion to do those. So stop it. Where are you going? What? Well, bombers. I think we do need some help on this. No, just go in there. And then hopefully these guys will all split up their targeting a bit more on their own. Here, you get up here. Okay, where's our other fighters? You guys have got to come in and stop those. That's not okay. So let's get some anti-fighter into secretly the Eclipse and Hamilton. Like, at least they only have a level 2 shipyard, so they're not going to get a ton out of that. But we need to stop these bombers from killing our Centurion. I'd really also like if you would not kill all the missiles from my Darafins. Like, realistically, the Darafins are going to end up being hardpoints not targetable. But for now, I have to deal with them dying. Because they're very small boys. I don't know if the Sith will actually have a fleet tender in the first release, but they at least won't explode the hardpoints. Okay, what can we fit? Nothing right now. Don't like that you're getting shot. Get the light laser cannon, get the light turbo. Poor Centurion. Yak, get in. No, bombers don't. Here, you're not supposed to decide to go for any fighters. That's what your friends, the fighters, are for.
Form up. Attack.
Okay, they are still getting command boni.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Fire for effect.
Y-wing standing by. Awaiting orders.
So let's try to retreat back here, and let's bring in some supremacies.
Moving.
Because they're going to do some more hull damage for us. I don't know that this is going to be a successful station assault.
Target those lasers.
But let's get you guys out of there.
Copy. Direct fire with their laser cannons.
Alright, let's try to turn you around.
All guns fire.
I copy.
Because the supremacies are going to take care of that for us. Oh, and you're also in a stalwart. Okay, let's get the bombers over to Seed. They're going to be able to bring in another hero once he's dead. Or even just once the supremacies, or Inexpendable is dead. But I think we still want him done sooner than later. And then you guys should be able to finish off this.
Got one on me. Yes, sir. Directing fire at the engines. Yes, Commander.
Let's get out of there.
I got
Dreadnought cruiser
I
ready.
have them now. I'm on them.
I don't know what they're trying to attack with that, whether they're targeting the interior ones or the exterior ones. But we can bring in some more supremacies, or
Target locked.
a more supremacy.
Bombers at the ready. Eliminating target. Ready.
Maybe not some. Some might be an overstatement.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Okay, this guy, this foray is being a dick.
All guns fire.
Firing.
Captain here. Moving.
Bombers reporting in.
No, bombers are still on that. This supremacy is going to finish Seed off.
Heavy cruiser standing
How are you all doing with missiles? There's like 3 or 4 of you that still have them. You still have yours.
cruiser ready.
I can't see him.
Interesting.
Your orders.
Heavy
I don't know
cruiser
what that
standing
was.
by.
Can't see him.
Captain here.
Oh, that, okay, yeah, I do know what that was. That was the other hero jumping in.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Another attack.
You got the health bonus, and then they all be destroyed.
Standing by.
Which I think was something that was addressed in the last patch.
For command, sir.
Captain here.
Or in the new patch.
In range. Getting a lock.
Oh, and they put her in at the shipyard like a bunch of jerks. Oh well.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Choose your reinforcements.
Your command, sir. Attack position. I'm on direct fire with their
Heavy
laser
cruiser
cannons.
standing by.
Okay, I think we're
Captain
all
here.
just gonna take out the inexpendable right now.
Lasers.
And let's see if Fog comes out to us.
Target
No,
locked.
what are you doing? Go and attack that.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Okay, you're going a little too far out.
Choose your reinforcements. Engines to full.
There we go.
All guns.
Inexpendable has been expuned.
Heavy cruiser
Expunged.
standing by.
Awaiting your command.
Captain here. Choose your reinforcements.
I have them now.
We're gonna be able to kill Vogue because she's coming out here,
Attack position.
but I don't know how that's gonna translate into us killing the station,
Sir. I'm
or
on.
whether that's gonna translate into us being able to kill the station. We might have to do a little retreat and then come back, but we are really low on engines as well,
Choose your reinforcements.
so it might not be that simple.
Roger
At
that.
least they don't have a hypervelocity gun. That would be very sad for me right now. How many of you are you supposed to have engines? You are supposed to have engines, so you'd actually all die. We'd basically lose most of our stuff if we retreated.
Eliminating target. Where'd he go?
So we might actually
Commencing attack. Changing course to intercept.
benefit from
I copy.
just continuing on?
Target locked.
Maybe.
Back around for another run. Tires
I've
locked.
lost
Okay,
engine two.
fighters, you did okay. You got him. Never mind. Never mind.
Reporting. Course.
Let's get over there,
I've lost engine
and
two.
we'll see if we can at least get through this.
Moving out.
Heavy
I've been
cruiser
hit.
standing
I need
by.
help.
Intercept.
Captain here.
Yes, sir.
Because we don't have so much stuff that if we just
Yes.
retreat and came back, we'd actually be able to
Direct fire with
to win. I'm gonna just send them with
I need help.
the engines over there.
Got one on me.
But actually, if we attack from this side,
Locking on.
the Valadusia shouldn't be insurmountable.
Enemies in range.
Like we should be able to surmount that.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
It's downright mountable.
Fire at will.
Weapons ready.
I'd rather you didn't all die.
Standing by.
Weapons ready.
But if they do all die, at least, like, if we can take the planet, we can take space over the planet, then we can ensure they don't rebuild. And that's the scary part, is them rebuilding.
Cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
I was hoping this fleet would be able to reinforce the other one, but it's starting to not look that way. Because Forost is going to be, if anything, more difficult than this.
I need help.
Well, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, unit-wise, it will be, because they're still going to have the level 4 garrisons.
Wing here. Taking fire. Attacking.
Alright, let's see if we can actually get through here.
Been hit. All out. On my way. I've been hit. Enemy target sighted. I can't see him. Commander, they're hitting us.
No, this is not going to
Need help.
work.
I've lost engine 2.
Jump to light speed.
Yeah, we didn't have enough damage left for that. At least we killed the units. So that's going to take some recovering. Okay, let's see what is on Forost. Let's get you out of there. I don't want you combining. But I think that is going to do it for our first episode here today. We're going to continue over on Twitch. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.